Good morning. Fresh snow again. Yesterday we got some overnight, and we're totaling about 2 to 4 inches here in the valley so far for our reports. And that's going to be enough that you'll have to head out and do some shoveling if you want to have a clear driveway. We're looking at some roads that are covered in some snow too, especially these on and off ramps here onto I-94 from University, and those side streets are going to be snow covered. The crews have been out, and you can see visibility is down because we're still getting some light snow falling in the valley. So this isn't done quite yet. This is going to have some impacts on your morning commute here this morning. And there are some places that are under a winter weather advisory. This is in effect until 6 o'clock, so a little over an hour left on this one over in the Devil's Lake area, stretching down toward Stutsman County too, into that James River Valley area. The rest of us getting some snow, but perhaps not as much. And here's a look at the radar right now. You can see it's light, but there are areas where we're getting some accumulation still in these deeper blues. Fargo, seeing some pockets there of some darker blue, especially on the Minnesota side over to Moorhead, and back over toward Detroit Lakes, back up through Norman County, Hillsborough, especially that stretch in Trail County of I-29. We're seeing some good snow there. And in northwestern Cass County, back up into Steele County here, seeing some good snow. Grand Forks down to Thompson and back over into Northwood and Crookston. Again, more snow falling in those areas. And we're on the very northern extent of a big storm system that's really dumping some snow in other places. Back over into Wisconsin, Minneapolis area, you can see these deeper blues, a little more intensity in this snowfall that's affecting those areas. So here's a look at our visibility. We're down to less than a mile in Fargo. We just saw that on our Skycam. And a lot of places checking in that 1 to 3 mile range. So definitely some lower visibility out there in a lot of locations. And wind speeds are very light, except once you start to head out west. The wind's already picking up there. We've got a wind speed to 21 miles per hour out of the northwest in Jamestown. So our temperatures have been nice and mild compared to where we've been recently. And you've probably noticed that if you're out shoveling yesterday, didn't feel so bad to be out there. And this morning, more of the same, 19 degrees in Fargo, 17 in Grand Forks. And with wind chills that aren't so bad, heading out to shovel this morning won't be as frigid, of course, as we've seen recently. So seeing that snow eventually move on in our hour-by-hour planner, but it's going to take its time in places like the northeastern part of our viewing area, back over into Red Lake and up toward the Lake of the Woods region. We'll probably be stuck with that snow for a little while here today, even into the early afternoon. By 4 o'clock, you can see our temperatures don't change very much. Some of us, those numbers go up a little bit. A lot of us just kind of holding steady, or we even see those numbers start to go down at that point with some stronger winds out of the northwest. And that's going to be a difference maker today. We'll start to see those winds pick up, and that snow this fresh snow especially is very light and fluffy. So that's going to get picked up, and we're going to be seeing blowing snow again. Not like last week, but still there'll be some areas, especially open country, where we're dealing with a little blowing snow and some areas of drifting happening too. Now, heading into this evening, expect to have some cooling temperatures. We'll be dropping below zero, unfortunately, again overnight tonight for most areas, and starting off the day with wind chills in the teens and 20s below. And this colder air will stick around for some time. Throughout the day on Wednesday, you can see temperatures do go up a little, but we aren't going to be as warm, and there'll be a little bit of light snow brushing by along the Canadian border there with a system just passing by to the north. So checking out our snowfall potential, this is in addition to what we've seen. We could still get some accumulations, especially in the east where that snow will be sticking around a little while longer. We're looking about 1 to 2 inches of snow there. The rest of us a trace to about 1 inch. So here's a look at your photo today. A chilly swing set in Callaway. Danny sent this photo to us, and we've seen a lot of those images of snow covering all of our outdoor stuff. And checking out the rest of the week forecast, again, much colder, highs in the single numbers above zero, and a chance for a little snow on Valentine's Day this weekend. Could get a little snowy on Sunday. We'll keep an eye out for that. But yeah, certainly still stuck in the cold in the heart of winter here.
But a bright note for yesterday, I actually got hot while I was shoveling because it was above zero.
And you probably will this morning, too. It's still pretty mild out there.
Nice. Thank you, Lisa.
Coming up here, it's the time of the year we've all been waiting for. It's the start of Girl Scout cookie season.